Hi, my name is Dana. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited to be leading us through a pranayama practice or a breath practice. And today we're going to be doing a 3-part breath or pranayama practice where we're going to be transitioning from awareness into regulation and then finishing with release. We'll be practicing 3 different forms of pranayama, starting with Ujjayi pranayama, which is a powerful and expanding breath practice where we will start to bring in that awareness of our breath into our systems. After Ujjayi pranayama, where we connect with our breath, we'll be transitioning into Sama Vritti pranayama, which is a rhythmic breathing. It's that even wave of breath, bringing regulation into our system. After regulation, we'll be finishing with Sitali pranayama, which is a cooling breath that will bring a calming and cooling energy into our system, aiding in that release. So you want to make sure that you have a nice space, comfortable space for you to practice in. A nice place where you can sit on the ground with your sits bones nice and grounded into your mat. Somewhere where you feel comfortable closing your eyes. I always like to suggest soft eyes and open ears in a pranayama practice. Somewhere where you have space to let your spine grow tall, shoulders roll away from your ears, and somewhere where you feel comfortable that you can get into your body and into your breath. As we practice, I'm going to be practicing as well, so my eyes may be shut for portions of the video, as well as each pranayama that we will be doing in this 3-part practice. We will more than likely do about 20 repetitions of each one. I will be counting those repetitions, not out loud, but in my own head, giving a signal when we're near the last few reps. You can always count at your own pace. Move at your own pace as well, or listen for my cues, keeping those ears open. And as always, this is your practice. You should always listen to that inner voice. If you ever feel dizzy, lightheaded, ringing in your ears, or a bloody nose, I invite you to stop your pranayama practice. Ujjayi pranayama is, like I mentioned earlier, a powerful and expanding breath that focuses on 2 parts. Our inhalation, paraka, and our exhalation, richaka. Even inhalation to exhalation, in and out through your nose if that's available. So finding your nice seat, growing tall through your spine, letting your shoulders fall away from your ears, and bringing your awareness back to your natural breath in this moment. And finding a richaka, or a full exhalation. And we'll begin. Inhale, paraka fully. Exhale, richaka completely. And as you continue with your inhalations and exhalations, I invite you to notice that you are going fully empty with your richaka or your exhalation, and filling completely on your paraka or your inhalation. Another paraka, inhale fully and completely. And richaka, exhale, completely emptying the lungs. And finding a free breath in as you start to Come back to your natural breathing. You might slowly flutter your eyes open as you start to come back into your body and into this moment. I invite you to just bring some awareness to the sensation, conversation that may be taking place. And now we're going to be moving into our second stage of breath of our three-part practice, which is Sama Vritti, which is an even wave of breath. This builds really nicely on Ujjayi Pranayama. Sama Vritti brings in 4 parts to the breath. We start with our inhalation, paraka. There's a retention of our inhale, which is called antara kumbhaka. Our exhalation, richaka. And a moment of retention at the bottom of our exhale, bayu kumbhaka. So it's that even wave of breath with an even inhalation, even hold, even exhalation, even hold. That's 1 repetition of Sama Vritti Pranayama. And something to note about Sama Vritti Pranayama is it brings in respiratory coherence into our systems, as well as the even wave of breath calms and stills the wave of our mind, or our chitta vrittis. I invite you to find your nice tall spine once again. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, soften your eyes, and let your ears be open and receptive. Starting to become aware of your own breathing. And exhaling completely. Inhale, paraka, 3, 2, 1. Hold antara kumbhaka, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, richaka, 3, 2, 1. Hold bayu kumbhaka, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, paraka, 3, 2, 1. Hold antara kumbhaka, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, richaka, 3, 2, 1. Hold bayu kumbhaka, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, Paraka. 3, 2, 1. Hold Antara Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, Richaka. 3, 2, 1. Hold Bayu Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Paraka. 3, 2, 1. Anatara Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Richaka. 3, 2, 1. Bayu Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Paraka. 3, 2, 1. Anatara Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Richaka. 3, 2, 1. Bayu Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Paraka. 3, 2, 1. Anatara Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Richaka. 3, 2, 1. Bayu Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Paraka. 3, 2, 1. Anatara Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Richaka. 3, 2, 1. Bayu Kumbhaka. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Take a clearing breath in and begin to come back into your own rhythm of breathing, noticing the sensations in your body, the conversation in your practice, breath to sensation, sensation to breath. And now we're going to move from phase 2 into phase 3 of our pranayama practice, which is Sitali Pranayama. Is a cooling breath. And Sitali Pranayama brings a cooling parasympathetic shift into our bodies, our nervous systems, which is going to help aid in that release effect, moving from awareness, regulation, and into release. A really great breath for stress-related dysregulation in life. And Sitali Pranayama, since it is a cooling breath, is a great practice to have after a really long hike, if you've been out in the sun for long periods of time, and or if you deal with certain hormonal issues such as hot flashes. So to do Sitali Pranayama, you'll exhale completely. You'll roll or curl your tongue and stick it out. As you inhale, you're going to pull your curled tongue back towards your teeth. Hold and exhale completely out of your nose, and then restart. So what that looks like is like this. So tongue is curled, sticks out. As you inhale, you pull it back. Hold it there as you exhale fully through your nose, and repeat. So I invite you to find your comfortable seat. Grow tall through your spine, soften your eyes, allow your ears to open. Tapping into your natural state of breath in this point of your practice. And re-chaka or exhale fully, and we'll begin. Once more. Take a free inhale in, coming back to your natural breathing, observing the sensation, conversation in your system. I invite you to stay where you're at. Eyes can stay soft or soften and open. Feeling your sits bones grounding into your mat, feeling the expansion through the crown of your head. And if you feel called to, I invite you to bring your hands at Anjali Mudra or Heart Center. And take this last moment to yourself to honor and thank your body, your practice. And I'd like to thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I really hope you enjoyed this pranayama practice with 3 parts. Again, we moved through awareness, connecting with our breath in Ujjayi pranayama, into that rhythmic breathing with Sama Vritti, bringing in regulation. And then we moved into Sitali pranayama to release with that cooling and calming breath practice. I hope you enjoyed, and if you liked this, be sure that you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you do not miss any of my other videos. Thanks so much.